I'm Arthur Piccolo, chairman of the Bowling Green Association. Tonight, as far as I'm concerned, is one of the most important flag raisings we have ever done. Yes, we are here because of what took place in 1948. Tonight, to conclude the 75th anniversary of Israel, 75th anniversary as the sun sets on this anniversary. But why are we right here, specifically at this place named Bowling Green? To do so because right here in September 1654, another powerful, all-important event took place right here that in fact would play an essential role in what took place in 1948, 374 years later. On September 7th, 1654, right here, 23 observant Jews, men, women, and children, were the first ever to come to North America, and they did so right here. They were fleeing oppression in Recife, Portugal, Brazil, seeking a new home they could call their own and practice their religion. They arrived here, then New Amsterdam, and stood exactly where we stand tonight. And while the Dutch rulers discouraged them, they stayed and they prospered. What these 23 Jewish pioneers did was to begin the legendary Jewish experience in America. There have been Jews in America ever since. More to the point, in the next 374 years, right up to 1948, the Jewish community in America became one of the most important and successful in American history. And in doing so, assured that President Truman and the American government fully supported the establishment of the State of Israel, which was important for its creation and its success ever since. So in my view, there is no better place in the United States for Jews and friends of the Jewish community to gather to celebrate the 75th anniversary. Now it is my greatest pleasure to introduce the well-known, the well-respected, the best person on earth to be Master of Ceremonies tonight, Rabbi Joseph Potasnik, widely known as the Rabbi of Bowling Green. Thank you.
You've heard the expression sweet sorrow. This is a week for the Jewish people of sweet sorrow. On Yom HaZikaron, we tasted sadness. We came together at memorial services. Tonight, we celebrate with sweetness. I remember with my father, we'd go to the cemetery and visit loved ones. He'd look down at graves and say very simply in Yiddish, Mizan and Dor, we're here. We didn't forget you. So this week, at those memorial services, we said in our own way, we're here. Tonight, at a celebration, we say to Israel, we are here, and we proudly stand with you. It's a great pleasure to welcome from the Simon Wiesenthal Center, Michael Cohen.
Thank you so much, and thank you, Arthur, and thank you, Rabbi Potasnik, and all of the individuals who helped put this together. You know, it's so critical to be here today on the 75th anniversary of the State of Israel. When we see around the globe rising anti-Semitism, and we see here today how we can all be so proud of the accomplishments of the Jewish people. We can all be so proud of showing everyone in the heart of New York how impressive Israel is, how amazing it is, and what all the Jewish people stand for. So really, thank you to everybody who had such a big part of this. Thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And happy birthday, Israel. Thank you.
Amy, please come forward from the great state of Kansas City, Missouri.
Good evening. As Rabbi Potasnik said, I'm Amy Brusman, and I'm honored to serve as president of UJA Federation of New York. We are so grateful to Mayor Adams for hosting this wonderful celebration, recognizing the bonds between New York City and Israel, the two largest centers of modern Jewish life. UJA, since its founding over 100 years ago, has always been a part of the fabric of our city. From the first 75 years to the next, we know New York will always be with us, standing together for Israel. Thank you for being here and celebrating this truly great occasion.
Would you now welcome Frida Rosenberg, who's a member of the American Zionist Movement Board and also represents Hadassah here tonight.
So exciting to be here all together this evening. I'm Frida Rosenberg, here today proudly representing the American Zionist Movement, AZM, where I am a board member, and proudly representing Hadassah, the Women's Zionist Organization of America, as a senior volunteer and past national vice president. Let's celebrate Israel at 75 throughout the entire year. Together, we can celebrate Israel, past, present, and future. Please join me in giving thanks to God for bringing us to this joyous occasion with the Shehechianu. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehechianu v'kiyamanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh. Yom ha'atzmaut sameach. Thank you.
Stephanie Hausner, the CEO of the Conference of Presidents of Major American Jewish Organizations. And which organization?
We're so delighted to be here and representing our 53 member organizations across the religious and political spectrum here in the United States. I know many of our organizations are in the crowd: Emunah, Hadassah, the OU, UJA Federation, American Zionist Movement, JFNA, American Israel Friendship League I saw a few minutes ago. And so we're delighted you were able to join us here today as we mark this historic and miraculous occasion of Israel's 75th anniversary. For thousands and thousands of years, Jews yearned to be in Jerusalem and to be in Israel. And for this week, to watch so many of our friends and family celebrating in the streets of Jerusalem and in Tel Aviv and across all of Israel has been a tremendous experience for us here back at home in New York, holding down the fort, and also to see the great things that are happening there.
And now the Commissioner of International Affairs for the City of New York, Commissioner Mermelstein.
Today we come together to celebrate a remarkable achievement, the 75th anniversary of Israel's independence. It is a momentous occasion and one that we in New York City celebrate with great pride. New York City is home to the largest Jewish community outside of Israel. Our community has contributed to every aspect of our city's culture and economy, from its arts to finance, from education to healthcare. They have helped make our city one of the most diverse and dynamic in the world. The Jewish community has played an important role in shaping the character of our city. As we celebrate the 75th anniversary of Israel's independence, we also celebrate the values that have made both Israel and New York City great.
Let me also recognize some people. We have Moshe Davis, liaison from the mayor's office. We have, I don't know your official title, but to me, you're right next to the mayor always, Menashe Shapiro, Deputy Chief of Staff. All right. We also, I saw Pesach Hosina from the Speaker's office, Speaker Adams. I saw Avi Posnick from Stand With Us. Commissioner Fred Kreisman from the CAU, Community Assistance Union. Joel Eisdorfer, Senior Advisor to the Mayor of the City of New York. Rachel Amar, who's with the New York City Office of Administrative Trials and Hearings. Thank you, Rachel. Rabbi Eber, come on up, Rabbi Eber. You with the Jewish Learning Experience here in Lower Manhattan.
As Mr. Piccolo mentioned, just less than 50 yards from here, in 1654, 23 Jews were denied entry to what was known back then as New Amsterdam by then the governor of New Amsterdam. They prevailed, and now we have this beautiful Jewish community, the United States of America. What better place is there to celebrate our land, our homeland, the land of Israel, than right here? How despite all odds, we have prevailed. As you're leaving tonight, you'll notice in Bowling Green Park, there will be 23 torches that as it gets dark, they're going to be lit surrounding the fountain. A reminder to the 23 Jews that came here in 1654 and brightened their surroundings. We're not here just celebrating the past, we're celebrating the present and the future. Each and every one of us, just like those 23 Jews, just like Israel, we have to be a light to our surroundings.
Robin Forst from the Mayor's Office. Thank you, Robin. Nice to have you with us as well. Commissioner Fred Kreisman is known to so many of us. Commissioner, love you to say a few words.
It's really a pleasure to be here. The symbolism of being here at this important location. I know Arthur spoke about the importance of this location. This mayor has hosted so many flag raising, made this the focal point of administration celebration. But the symbolism for many of us here to be here to celebrate this special occasion, the 75th birthday of the State of Israel, is meaningful for us as members of the Jews in the administration, but as those also whose grandparents were Holocaust survivors. The importance of the State of Israel to everyone is really important and very meaningful to be here. So it's a pleasure to be here alongside Acting Consul General of Israel and members of the administration to stand in solidarity. The important ties between Israel and New York City go back from the beginning, and the significance for the members of the city is paramount. So thank you. It's an honor to be here to pay tribute and to be part of the 75th birthday celebration. Thank you.
One of the great treasures in the city of New York is the Museum of Jewish Heritage, not too far from here, just in Battery Place. And we are very fortunate to have with us the CEO of the museum, Jack Klieger. Thank you, Jack. If you haven't been there, please go there. The exhibits are most inspiring, most insightful, and very important. All right, would you all please light a candle? Miss Immigrant, thank you so much. Thanks for representing the immigrant community. Would you all welcome now the highest-ranking Orthodox member of NYPD, Richard Taylor.
As the commanding officer of community affairs for the NYPD, under the great leadership, we have truly tremendous leadership in the police department in the city. Of course, Mayor Eric Adams, a former police captain who knows what it feels like to wear the same uniform that I'm wearing now. And if you think about it, for the Jewish community, how fortunate we are specifically to have tremendous representation. A great friend of mine, a great friend of everyone in the community, the senior advisor to the mayor, the highest-ranking Hasidic member of city government, Joel Eisdorfer. Joel, thank you for your leadership, for your service, for everything that you do for the city every day. Of course, the deputy chief of staff to the mayor, just also tremendous leadership. A man who really needs no introduction. Can I ask you to join me at the podium? I mean that. And Joel and Commissioner Fred Kreisman, Commissioner of the Mayor's Community Affairs Unit. Please also join. And also Ed. Thank you. Commissioner Ed Mermelstein, Commissioner of the Mayor's International Affairs Office. So David Eskil, our clerk liaison to the NYPD. David, I just wanted to bring some people up to show it's never one person. It's never a person. It's always a partnership. It's always teamwork. And I'm very fortunate to have a great team here.
Thank you. Thank you. I want to say to you very seriously that I'm a child of survivors who lost children during the Holocaust. For me to be able to be at a celebration like this, not far from Ellis Island, where they arrived, and so many of your family members arrived, and to be able to introduce the Acting Consul General of Israel is something I'm sure my family never thought would ever occur. So in Hebrew, there's a word to fight, lochem, same letters. You can spell the word cholem, to dream. Some people in this world sadly only dream to fight. The people of Israel continue to fight for a dream. And thank you, Israel Nitzan, for being one of the strong leaders in that battle. Would you welcome Acting Consul General of the State of Israel, Israel Nitzan.
A great privilege to spend this evening here with you, here in Bowling Green. It is a privilege of celebrating Israel's 75th Independence Day. Israel has a birthday today, 75 years, and Israel is, we say Israel is 75 years old. I think that some of the buildings here are older than the State of Israel. Compared to other countries, Israel is very young. But Israel is 75 years young, but Israel is also more than 3,000 years old. And Israel is the realization of our dream, the people who sit here, the Jewish community, our people, to, I used the wrong word. Yes, it's a dream, but I think that we should use the word hope, hatikva, to live freely as a people in our land. It is a privilege to serve here in this wonderful city. It is a privilege to serve here and represent the State of Israel among this wonderful community. Wonderful communities, yes, it's the Jewish community, our sisters and brothers here in the Jewish community. But I should also say that it's wonderful to serve here and to work with and to build a relationship with other communities as well. The diverse communities that actually live in this wonderful city. Together we build this special bond between Israel and the United States, and allow me to say the real capital of the United States, the city of New York. We're grateful for the leadership of this city. I think that this is the cue. Mayor Adams, we're grateful for your leadership, and we're grateful for your friendship, for actually sponsoring this event. We're grateful for everything that you have done to promote our relationship, and everything that you have done to support and to strengthen the Jewish community here.
I've been privileged to know Mayor Eric Adams for at least 35 years. I officiated his bar mitzvah some years ago. But I always recall a story this mayor told to some of us who were there when he was installed as a state senator of the state of New York. He talked about his campaign and going around collecting funds for the campaign. A woman who didn't have much gave him a jar of pennies. And he looked at it and she said, "I'll tell you why I'm giving you this jar. Firstly, I don't have more money to give you. But secondly, I want you to look at this jar and always remember the people who are not so fortunate in this world." And he would keep that jar on his desk and daily recall what she had said and keep that promise. Don't forget the little people, so-called, the people who made it possible for him to become the mayor of this city. So I introduce to you the 110th mayor of the city of New York and the next speaker here tonight at this program, Mayor Eric Adams.
Only one Rabbi Potasnik, and he's right. Just a long-time friend and advisor, and a person that truly loved this city and the people in this city. And we have been side by side on many occasions. We know, and no matter what people say on other parts of the globe or in other cities, we know that New York is the Tel Aviv of America. We have the largest Jewish population outside of Israel right here. You believe in giving back. You believe in ensuring that you help your fellow man and women. That is who you are. And so when we stand here and celebrate your anniversary, your independence, your creation. That is also a celebration for those who have touched in many ways. And to say first, thank you for being part of this great city and saying that I am looking forward to raising this flag to show the solidarity that New York City has with the people of Israel. Let's continue to uplift each other. Let's continue to stand for what is right, and let's continue to raise the flag in solidarity with Israel. Thank you very much. Thank you, Rabbi.
כל עוד בלבב פנימה נפש יהודי הומייה בתי מזרח קדימה עין לציון צופיה עוד לא אבדה תקוותנו תקווה בת שנות 2000 להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון ירושלים להיות עם חופשי בארצנו ארץ ציון ירושלים עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו חי, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו, עוד אבינו חי, עם ישראל, עם ישראל, עם ישראל 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 שישו את ירושלים גילובה, גילובה כלוה והכל אוהה ועשישו את ירושלים גילובה, גילובה כלוה וה על חומותייך אל דוד הפקדתי שומרים כל היום וכל הלילה, על חומותייך אל דוד הפקדתי שומרים כל היום וכל הלילה שישו את ירושלים גילובה, גילובה כלוה והכל אוהה ועשישו את ירושלים גילובה, גילובה כלוה וה